Hello Billy, back at it again, and today we are talking about the 5 top problems with my setup. Since I first started making videos for the channel, I almost had no equipment to make videos or pretty much anything. Since it was okay when it first started, the channel has gone farther and we are starting to make really professional videos. Even though my setup has been improving, the channel's growth rate has been growing rapidly, and you could consider my setup not necessarily outdated, but definitely room for improvement. Once again, here's the top 5 problems with my setup in no particular order. So obviously you can see what is wrong, and this is one of the most important things when recording anything. If you couldn't tell what it is yet, it's the lighting. Sometimes you gotta mention the exact thing for those special people. If you notice the lighting in some of my videos, I have tried numberless ways in setting up the scene for the best possible lighting. Also, I've tried to use lamps and many different lighting techniques to get the best light, but I have yet to grasp the best approach. It doesn't help that as a possibility, I use all 3 cameras I have and each one takes in light a different way. It's possible for me to get the softbox lighting, but where am I going to put them in such a small space? So moving on to cameras, and it's the other major component you need to record a video. You need video and lighting. I put this reason in the video because yeah, I do have 3 cameras, but their purpose is not for a set type of recording. I have an old Sony Handycam, and the problem with this is the quality. A year ago it was fine, but now Alpha Clock has changed to 1080p. This camera is behind like a landslide. The second camera I have is the webcam. It has great 1080 quality, but again, it's not the type of camera for my main purpose. I can't set it up in many different spots because it mounts to the computer monitor only. The last camera I have is the GoPro, and I know people are saying, what? The GoPro is an action camera and not meant to be used in a non-action environment. This is the best quality camera I have ever had, by far, but there is no LCD screen to see what I am recording. Also, the microphone on the GoPro is probably as bad as the mic on the webcam, and that's pretty bad. This is the GoPro sound, and it is absolutely the worst thing. Another problem with the GoPro, it's really time consuming and difficult to record with. I have to find the perfect scene by shooting a practice video, then I have to export the video to my computer and see if it's a good shot. If it isn't, tweaking is needed to get the best shot. I said previously, the audio isn't good on the GoPro, so I use Adobe Audition and my Snowball Ice microphone to get the best audio quality. Moving on to my recording setup, my computer is located in the basement. I also record almost all my videos in the basement. As you can see, this place is still a mess even after the cleaning the basement video. There is simply too much stuff. Every time I decide to record a video, I have to hook up the green screen, and sometimes it doesn't work as planned. I wish there was a separate room in my house to have a recording area so it would be much easier to record. This is a strange one, the stability of my setup. What I mean by this is every time I try to record gameplay, play a game or something that is on my computer acts up and doesn't want to do anything. For example, when trying to record Grand Theft Auto 5 with the Elgato, it starts to get really laggy and some of the things in the game doesn't load. I eventually found out that my CPU usage is at 100% almost the whole time. This means that my CPU is bottlenecking and the GPU can't work at its max potential. Eventually, I am upgrading to an i7 4790K and a GTX 1060 so I can record any game at high settings with no problem. Talking about the Elgato again, recently it's been causing so many issues. Most of the time, it just doesn't work. Since it is the oldest Elgato and it is a year old, I wonder if upgrading to the new one will be even better. After I resolve all these problems, my computer should be running at 100% once again. Moving on to the last problem with my setup, even though it's my fault. So before I got my OG PC, I used my old school laptop to do all the video editing and all the scripting. That was okay until I got my new computer, and so when I find myself going over Firefox, I'm gone for hours watching videos or doing something else. So I really have to work on my time management skills, and I have to finish each video as fast as possible, but as efficiently as possible. So anyways guys, thanks for watching the top 5 problems with my setup. Until the next video, Buildin' out.
Hey, how you doing? So you like that video? That's great. Should probably leave a like and a comment to let us know. Probably share it with your friends too, and hit that subscribe button. Make us feel good about ourselves. Alright, thank you.